Okay, this is very important. It's really important for Mood Tricks Lord 7. So if you didn't know, I just pronounced the first episode of Naruto versus My Hero Academia at the San Stadium, being the meaning of Lord 7, and that this is a very informative video. Now let's get to my mom. The beachums. Now let's backtrack all the way to 2021 to Uncle David where he gave me the briefcase. Well, I'm regional Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a very big thing because most of my fans, majority of the fans on my channel come from 2021. We had the year of Skittles. Skittles is the best year in America. Technically on paper, but literally put me in the fault situation when I, had autism on paper and was, in the midst of domestic violence. Now that, I went through the blood phase, I know everything about it. How you can trap somebody into continuity versus calling out somebody tripping on Samurai Jack. Let's get to two tacos. Two tacos is something I never talk about on Tommy because two tacos, represents what people say that, ooh, you baked it on the outside, but that was tortured. What I did was, I'm not talking about, me cosplaying as soon as Sakamoto days over and over again. But what happened was, I went to Jack the Box, right? Literally, and I did two tacos every single day, and sometimes I used to buy beef like Rocky Balboa. But it was the point that I used to work for an animation company, and they gave me, no validation for a long time. So just imagine two tacos every day, two tacos every day. Just imagine for a result. And somebody wearing red is whooping your ass every single day. Now let's hope back, literally, for a meteorite. This is Lord 7. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I did not go down like that. The video for One Piece thing has to do with Vivitea, literally, and the whole Jiro Wildo thing has, something to do with the lore of Nons and why, it's supposed to continue. So what is Nons? Nons is based off those, the age drink, the anime Naruto, and No Nightmare Zoo, the acronym, before it became Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z as a Call of Duty we know today. So let's get to last year when I was Future Trunks making big Marvel videos that revolved around time travel that worked around tree, say, amount of tree, what would Bobby say at this time? Lily, what would, this guy say at this time? Lily, why was Felicia there, yesterday? At the San Mateo Stadium, why was my mom laughing at the gay guy from Drawn Together? This is a very serious thing because my mom is a champion. Because what she did was she let everybody else, be Megala does, tell them everything about the system, literally tell them about autism, right? And she was a straight. And guess what happened? I worked so hard that literally she saw her friend literally on the last trip that she took. She went to Canada, but it was another trip. And she was from, Rashad's gang, the lesbian gang that she with the chestnuts. And it's true, this video is incorporating all years together because it's almost the end of 2025. And 2025 did not start off bad, literally, even though it had some, horrible vocal inflictions, it still, started off with the two girls from Bakugan. So, ever since the trip to Chicago, all the way back when I was the man at 2021, literally, I still kept it up. And 2022 is forbidden because it gave me the legitimate excuse to see past my Uncle Kong got my characters after being gone everybody in the tournament after using the beginning with Catherine. So continuity is big versus small, literally, domestic violence, literally, calling out literally longevity. Parents can't cheat wear a gang, but there's nothing, bigger than Lord 7 performing at the stadium. Even though I know Sandra and Miliella are principal, this video revolves around the greatness literally of Lord 7 and why I made, My Hero Academia. It was Rising, the second coming, which is Nons, the Valentine's Day special, which is only the third movie. Epic for some clown characters that could, be in Fortress. And what Fortress is, it's a linear movie that got so many Instagram, people involved. I know so many people are gonna be there just based off Instagram, and went from that, literally, to me being the, Siss'is from Code Lyoko character playing football, still not getting anything. So overall, this video is about the SOS Brigade of Heart. I had that literally in a Super Sonic, symbol and logo. That's how professional I was, but this is really, extreme because what you don't understand is that I may forget details when it comes to this video. I checked in with me at 27th about, Lord Hokage. What you didn't know is that I started off literally my career literally by making, not only memes on Instagram, but putting, rappers from the local area, Dr. Farrell, etc. as anime characters, Yu-Gi-Moto. Etc. What that did was, I was a guy on Barton that was trained, right? Literally, so, the guy, Jeffrey, the guy who would know a little bit more than Child, that came from the FTN mob, not like Smeg or anything. The truth about it is, from being Isabella from Phineas and Ferb fucking with him, the truth of the matter is, I knew all the female rappers, literally, I was the king, literally, of a rap company before an animation company, which is why we have the result that turned out today. Literally, by 30, I was fucking, really almost over 40 women literally got new for a hip-hop company called Snorted Product 2024. Literally, we both rap fast on stage like DBZ. After the creator died, it was some horrible shit. Because Mama Chi Chi was supposed to be based off Tupac. and currently everything is being ruined by AI. It was so confirmed at the beginning of Alpha Omega, I fused with Gabaya in the sky because everybody watched it in real life, along with every student being a fan for me and American. To the point, literally, it's in the sky, right? You're not about to be on paper, that's why I fused with the character. There's more to that. You see, Zap was there in 2021. Mirage from Morgan, that's not going to be confirmed until 2027. Let's hold up, let's backtrack for a bit. Lily, what did I learn about gangs recently when it came to fried uncles? Lily, first of all, their leader is called Daddy. And what I mean by that, Lily, is that he becomes their father and everything. Now, what I know and what I have to spare in the channel is that I know that the daddy, the leader of Blood, hides behind the dating since Machina, Lily, and who inspired him was similar to the girl from Chicago, Lily, that was the white mage, that went to college, Lily, that thought Lily like sparkle was bright, everything was stars, Lily, that's why they imitated the Blood meeting. Lily, I'm not allowed to say what, but some Bloods copy off the artistic kid. The truth is, Blood can do many things for you, like Lily, because it does do one too fast, Lily, like somebody's catching a swisher or a knife, Lily, that coordination of one too faster comes from Blood. And Lily, people like, Daddy did this, Daddy did that, Daddy taught me about racism. Let me tell you, Lily, I'm just as strong as Daddy, Lily, and I used to be a mob boss. And even though I gave it up for being athletic, for 1,000 times, my favorite team is the Denver Broncos. What Daddy is going to do is he's going to call out racism. You're going to see what he says, being performed in the street, but I know he's in his head. Now, I'm not saying I'm better, I'm equivalent. As I led Nation for the 100th time, Lily, I led 611, I used to be Zane, Lily, I used to work with Christopher Sabat. And page is not a connection. And all revolves around street football. I got Mirage and Lily, I was bringing up in street football. Back when I was little with Grandma, the whole meaning of street football is that it's based off the world you can absorb, and the whole meaning of everything I did on the street was done. So what the police said naturally is they went back in time, I saw a sign for the very first time from street football, and it scared myself, literally. Means I was the king of the world where you could absorb. I kept on saying don't. Let me tell you, this world works off real principle like college graduates, because without anything advanced, we'd have nothing like Disneyland. This is real, but gangsters don't believe that shit. And to tell you the truth, it's not me versus my mob, it's me versus the gangsters that think that being a gangster is gonna save them from everything. Never break it down like me as a kid. But thus on to the video. The main point of this video specifically is that all throughout my 20s, Lily, especially 30, I have been killing shit. From 20 all the way to 29, to me being the current Tony Hawk of anime today at 30. What do you give me? What do you give me, huh? I tell you, this shit is rock all the way to when my mom was calling me fat in the pool, all the way to the time when it was 2021, when me and my brother, I explained I'm the one with the real six-pack. This shit is frightening. And I'm gonna be 100% honest for this video. What happened during Naruto's timeline? I got owned by a girl with purple hair at junior high. Horribly lost a rap battle to Southern Dude, so saying overall, Lily, I failed in my generation because of Deborah and Blue Jordans. And for all you people who manipulate me out there, Lily, I was the best when it came to Sharkboy and Lover Monster. Oh, so funny, Lily, a delicacy. I'm dirty, Sharkboy and Lover Monster. But then thinking it critically, Lily, in reality, dirty, I have a whole bunch of kids laying around, and guess what ended up happening? Because I couldn't admit to someone 100% in reality, if I did know what a girl is, then there wouldn't be my son going out with a girl in school. Not about this shit, but I'm like, forget, Lily gets dead. Pissed me off, the whole story, Lily, is you're supposed to pull autism. Autism is supposed to be this, and that, and be incredibly Lily when it gets to sports. Why I played first, the very first thing, why I got the Alpha Omega. Those things come with a positive attitude from playing sports. And even though all my research got rewarded, everybody is dating their cousin, still pushing it for this world because this is the only way to be sane. On the other hand, Lily, when it comes to my anime nons, Lily, My Hero Academia is only a part of Naruto, and mine was actually gonna be a real next Naruto. This is why this world is bullshit. So let's get into my mom a little bit. People say this is whack, people say this is tight, Lily. People say she's shit because she didn't tell you everything. I know she's a part of my DNA. Let me tell you the truth. See, either me when I was Blaze the Cat. What happened was she was full of shit for using concept, and then I got older, I got my own studio. The same girl I wrestled with, Christine, Lily, I got famous for playing Ultimate Muscle at the stadium. It was funny as fuck. The truth behind it, she said, tough tip, grow up. So many, other, concepts, and when it came to Auntie Lisa, because I was a black guy with great eyes, it was the ultimate let the auntie fall. This whole shit was recorded, and guess what happened during a reality show? With Gom and everything, the pure, the pure being of it, and why I got left on foot. Why everything got flipped on me was because the one at home received more dopamine than everybody in the studio that was doing the verse bounce. Cause literally, if you don't know, in the studio, Gom has fan made, Robert has fan made. The studio gives you your fan made. Literally, my shit was actually great and I was a foot, so guess what I did a foot? The same celebrity literally did an Indian documentary of Adrian Abdul, 2 Indian people, and a whole, generation of dancers like Usher that were a one-tone society and kept the one whole image of Penguin Drum open. And guess what happened to the anime community with people like Marcel and Leo playing Ultimate in the Storm? Came to coordination, they had no right to talk shit. They're literally high in body talking shit like grown men. When the way they counter in a video game is based off knowing the game in and out with the mechanics instead of actually recognizing my statement. Where it came to full your perception, I was way better, and that's why I wanted to make topics silly of all those little butters silly when I was doing Madden. For the A and B's, literally, when they're saying, I don't like how your shit looks like a customer that says something. You have the perfect round, unlike Eric, be reasonable. Shit looks like it could be a BET while other people are struggling. That means they focus on just the anime and not social life. But they did with Leo and Marcel. Literally, they did the gamer cats. Literally, they tried to make a statement in the game, so guess what happened? When I made a statement, I made it in a way better rhythm, but they had to resort to everything in the game to beat me. That means you don't have coordination like how you're claiming. So let's get to Rudo. Literally, what is Rudo? Rudo is from Bakugan Battle Brothers, which literally is, a low ranking. So I'm getting tired of shit. In reality, literally, while watching those shows like All Grown Up, it had a whole rating on TV, and without college, you're supposed to call it shit, and only watch the original Rugrats. Since you're about to pull a plug, let me tell you about Mr. Enter. Mr. Enter loves a cartoon where he criticizes it, literally, and literally knows everything he's talking about, literally, and criticism doesn't get in the way to delicacy, but that's how he makes a review, and reverse psychology is literally key to some videos. Let's get back to Rudo. What is Rudo? Rudo is a loophole in domestic violence, because what he is, it sees a whole bunch of, women in the 1970s playing with panties from the beach, just like Helen, just like Mrs. K. Every time I look at Rudo, I look at my girlfriends, literally, what they're doing on the beach. Surf goose. Straight up, dude, literally, the tiara that's on her hair, or like the pink shit that's on her hair, is actually Arabic shit. It's actually based on real shit that I know in real life. So everybody like James is fucking oblivious. Literally, oh, this is another white girl in the Eris Bay. Oh, it was actually real life shit. Literally, when I look at Rudo, I think girls just want to have fun. She was the reason why I was gratified at 30, because the move I did with the skateboard, now she is being touched, is what you call a loophole. No pun intended. In other words, he's one of those girls who rejected Christopher Sabat. Speaking of that, I don't know if Shaw Shibble is this, I don't know if this and that, but I got Mirage and he's about to beat up the Asian cop that came over. Oh, and also, before I push the fact that me and Sabo ended on me blowing myself up for an explosive thing that I won, then let's put who and who in the cage to see who wins. Same thing with Uncle Tommy. You want to take his voice over the whole thing? Literally, it's like during the show, we can generally schedule a boxing match. The point I'm trying to make, during this video is that the pain I took literally was frightening, because it was one, hit after another. After a landslide of fun, literally, I think back at, half my body's at Alpha Mega, and I think about it. It's like 3 years of fun. No, literally, so many shit, was physically unbearable to handle to a point where I couldn't take it. In other words, literally, when you try, get me with the concept, I hit you with the fact that I'm human, that I'm receiving the pain every day, and that something needs to stop. When I say such things like, the R word, going to Jollibee, being the best in ton, working with 1-2 faster reps, axle scraps instead of real equipment. So guess what? Alongside with all the research of my generation, guess what happened when I figured all that shit, where I got to browse, where I got to suck at those double Ds. I got to literally live through the mad of the 2000s. Guess what happened, really, when I was in the bed with all those women? One of the things that my generation dreams of in porno. Guess what happened? It landed on Newgrounds. And what does Newgrounds land on? Growing in the past. Literally, not no Newgrounds is still up, but it's still cringe, literally, on the cringe basis. And there was a guy I used to hang out with in high school called Nabi Motajidi. Literally, he claimed that literally he was a voice actor on Newgrounds for a Mecha Sonic series. I don't believe it, but it's true. That's why I stopped. You see, what happened in 2020 was I was able to talk to all the spirits, all the major Cartoon Network stars, due to blood, literally, and their almighty plan ever since 2000 to take down, society, because they're loose some shady and how it was all connected. Like Double D. It's been a while, Eris. But yes, I do love you, because you're the only one who changed. What about Karen? Don't talk about Karen. Yes, he is loud. Yes, he is over $1,000 in debt. Yes, he tries too hard to fit in, but damn, he is fine. Here's the whole story behind David and Big 5 Sporting Goods. Now what happened was, literally, he was a victim just like me, gave me the facial expression just like me, and what happened was, the police were playing with his chains constantly over and over and over again, saying that's too low, it's too right here, literally this and that. Just like my situation when they say I did, spend my early 20s raping, literally when they raped old woman over and over and over again, literally. So it took, David, since he's not nearly as handsome as me, literally all the way to a point where he sexually harassed a guy, and then he got manager at Big Five. This is serious shit. They think they're just playing, a little bit of money, literally, when I technically have disabled, card on paper, literally, but I'm always doing able shit for something like skateboarding in the pool. It's not funny. Assenger again is literally in the sky. Mirages, I'm helping Alberto, and I'm helping Alberto's dad, literally. It says death or UPS package, so literally, let's get to that. Let's get to literally all these alternate timelines. Literally, I'm still holding the police, and you don't know what people in real life. Where it comes to, going back in time, like Sonic The Hedgehog, literally, all I have to do, literally, since I recognize Bud, literally, I recognize how to hack Chris. Literally, it was like one time, a junior year, literally, you can buy an MP3 player. He's like, yeah, they're only $1. Go check AliExpress, which is literally not just Ali, not just working anywhere Ali the Fair, but literally the Indian people, literally how I played off the old world, and the ugly thing, literally is where we created AliExpress, literally. And I know one fact literally about Chris is that literally when you're in blood, he just goes with it. And again, Mirage, I'm watching the current night movie over and over and over again. That is it. That's the ultimate update from Lord 7.